Debbie, we're going to talk about the Beach Club cover up together, but first you're going to talk about the details of the piece.
All right, you know what? I'm so excited for this piece. It's the Beach Club cover up. It's the print is the playa, but very small details in the miniature prints of summer wear and beach and fun.
And it's kind of retro too, which is fun.
It is kind of retro, isn't it? And then I love the border. I mean, the border sets it apart so beautifully in this rich, almost cobalt blue. So what a fun piece to have.
Okay, so let's talk about how we're wearing it. You go first.
Okay, I have underneath this is the slip for the midsummer dress. So as you know, that midsummer dress comes in 2 pieces. So remember to use that undergarment in other ways. So I have underneath it that nice slip. Right now, I belted it. You know what? This dual belt is amazing for wearing it over an outfit or, instead of your jeans. So I took and crossed it. I put it over my shoulders. I crisscrossed this to create a little bit more shape. As you can see, it gives a cape-like look or a little dome and sleeve. And then if I stand really tall, because I am so tall, I'm going to see, you can see at the back and how that beautiful drape of the hemline just gives it a nice contrast.
The white just peeks out a little bit at the sides. That's really fun.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah, really fun.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm wearing it over the weekend dress. Again, another column, and I just really love the pop of color. The contrast of the blue and the orange is really fun, and the little slight variation in the yarn in this kind of does pick up the blue. Even though it's not blue, it sort of reads as being very complementary. All right, so in order to reduce the volume of this kimono piece for me, because I'm very petite, I'm just under 5 feet, so it really could swamp me, I've just tied it in back. But there's another way that I've figured out how to wear this, and I want to show it to you. So I put it on backwards. Okay, so you can see the tag is in front, and then I'm going to wear this shorter. So I have taken each armhole, and I'm making basically a rectangle. So I'm going to hold it up as a rectangle over my shoulders like that. Okay, and then I'm going to let that be on my shoulders. Now I've got these 2 long pieces in front. You can see how it's shorter in back, and I can do the same thing. If I had a white column, this piece, I wouldn't really tie this in front because it'll get a little bit of bunching, but I can tie it in back. And again, I've got a nice little cover up for my arms, and then I'll just have a little knot there, and then I pull that out so it's nice. And
it looks awesome. But it's dressy as much as it is casual. And you can see that going out on a great evening too.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so let's go change and we'll be back with more looks.
Okay, see you in a minute. All right, here we are, we're back. So I'm gonna show the beach cover up over the Paragon tank and our new button fly shorts, which is an amazing short. You can see the great length. I love that Pilar and I are doing this together because Pilar's about 5 foot tall and I'm about 5'9". So you can see how even the short on me is still perfect length, for all of us who love to have a little coverage. But what I'm here to talk about is the drape of the beach cover up. I mean, look at it again. But you know what? What I love about this look is you can see just wearing this any day out, running around town, tennis shoes, sandals, wedge, however you want to do it. But it shows a little bit of that hem difference, the high lows and the hems, which is so cool. It's so beautiful. And it's really kind of romantic and it flows so nice when you walk. So don't be afraid of having your shorts and then a longer piece over the top.
That's a great idea. It's really, really fun. Okay, so I have another idea about how to wear this. Again, just thinking about people who might want to have this sort of romantic, this fabric, which has such wonderful drape, but again, are trying to think about how to change the proportion. All right, so I'm folding it kind of like a sheet, wrong side to wrong side, inside, matching them lengthwise through the armhole. And now I'm just going to put it over one shoulder. And I'm going to so I've got the piece over one shoulder through the armhole. And, if you could wear this over the white column dress you had and then belt it, something like that. Yeah, and you could, but I'm going to, and I think this would work for a lot of women, put one tail through one belt hole and another tail through the other belt hole, and then it will stay on my shoulder. I've got this wonderful drape. I've got sort of this this fun mixing of some texture. So anyway, that's what I thought would be a fun way of wearing it.
I love that look. I think it's fabulous. It has a little Grecian style going on there. You know, what a fun look. That's great.
Yes, yes. And if you know, like if you feel like you want less sun on you, then put the whole thing on and you've got coverage.
It is a nice little cover up to just carry with you. It can fit into your purse, ladies, or, you know, a great bag.
Okay, so you've got some more looks to show us. So go ahead and show us.
So you know what, when we're looking at a print, and this is a nice small print, you know, that little print creates the larger print, but I've got some other tees. So I want you to take a look at these. So the sailor tee, then the barbecue tank, and then our fabulous love tee. But these will all work beautifully underneath this piece. So you know what, don't be afraid to pair it up with another tank in your closet or what you have here.
I have one last idea, and that is, you know, still I've got that just off the shoulder, folded in half, and now I've got my arm through. And watch this. If you're in a place that's warm during the day and cold at night, turn this into a little scarf, and then you can put on the Drew jacket and or another jacket, and then you've got, you know, you're ready for a chillier evening.
Oh my gosh, it looks fabulous, and I bet you that's going to look amazing over the checkmate jacket.
Oh, really fun idea. Really, really fun idea.
Lighter, you know, shades. That'll be a great combination. So I love that we can have some new, you know, fun looks with what we have.
Okay, thanks a lot, Debbie. This is really fun.
It was super fun. Thanks a lot.